Hello people from Soundland. We are here in the channel where we present what we like, as you know. For today we have a very good friend of us, Apostolos. Hello.
Hello Christian, nice to see you again.
You are welcome. Apostolos is a guy coming from Hanover with very interesting things. Two subjects, very important and very interesting for us. First of all, it's about the Soundhoops.
Exactly.
You corrected me.
That's correct.
With this name. It's Soundhoops. It's the company that produces special hoop for the snare and tombs for the moment. It's very, very practical for the drummer, but we're gonna discuss about. We've done this in other video. Check our channel, and you're gonna see what's happened in Musik Produktiv Messe exhibition. It was this year in November in Germany. But today we're gonna discuss a little bit in depth about this system, this Soundhoops system with a special mic and a special hoop for the drum that makes life easier for everybody, sound engineers, tech guys, for everybody. The second subject that we're gonna discuss about, it's the band where Apostolos, it's a drummer. And
that's
the
correct.
Name of the band, it's very well known on the rock stage in Europe, but I think not just.
Not just, so actually, the CDs it comes worldwide.
Worldwide. It's about Human Fortress. For
Exactly.
the lovers of the power metal style, they know what it's about, and today it's your luck. We have here the drummer from Human Fortress. But Apostolos, let's start with what's represent this system. Very, very interesting. I've tested this also a week ago with a friend of mine, with Marcus.
Hi Marcus.
Hi Marcus. And get better soon, please. We need you. So, Marcus, somehow a legendary drummer here in Saarland. He tested and was amazed after he got better. He's ill now. For sure, he's gonna contact you to talk about the system because he's very, very interested also.
He's always welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank for him. What we have here, guys. Here it's something very easy to explain. It's a hoop for the snare, in this case, but could be a tomb.
Yeah, for toms also.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the hoop for the guy who don't know what the hoop is? It's this ring, that keep the face of the drum in tension. Good. This hoop have a special construction, and this construction let a microphone, and in this case it's about this one, this small microphone, to go through, to be in this hoop. That means you don't need a stative for...
Or a clamp, for example.
Or a clamp, for this mic. Because it goes directly and it's positioned to be in the center, the diaphragm, it's tuned somehow to be in the center of the snare. And also the mic, it's tuned for the snare in this case.
Yes, that's true.
Can you tell us more about this, how it was done, how it was tuned, and
so
why?
First of all, I have to say that our hoops, they are steel hoops, 2 flange, and of course it's a very special hoop because of the position for the microphone. From our own microphone. It also works, of course, with a Beta 98 and the Sennheiser Evolution 902, I think. So
they are both also goes in without
yes, the same hole here. So you can put that, and all of these microphones are completely different from character, and but the most important thing that's coming back to the hoop, it's a 2.3 millimeter steel hoop, and we have a lot of different sizes, from 8 to 18 inch, and we have, of course, some 6-inch hoops with special. I have it ready now for Mike Mancini. I think I can say that now.
And so, for the old snare with 8 lugs, have you also?
Yes, of course. Yeah? But only for the top.
Okay.
Not for the bottom. In this case, this a 10 lug snare. We have for top and bottom. This means you can put the microphones without clamps or stands on both sides.
Yeah.
So now we can talk a little bit about the microphone. This is a snare microphone, especially developed only for the snare, because we are of the opinion that one microphone, it doesn't work on the snare and on the toms. It does not matter if it's a floor tom or a rack tom, because you have always completely different frequencies that you. At least the sound engineer have to work with that.
Yes, there are different resonances, and
exactly
to be
and
the characteristics.
that's the way we choose to create 2 different microphones. At this point, I have to say that we the sound design have made it Tommy Newton, and that was a very good together work with Tommy, because we had a lot of prototypes to testing different curves and for example how many dBs we have to put on the microphone without to have a distortion, especially for the snare, because I mean in the toms you have more low and there in your frequency, but and the snare, this is actually brutal for each microphone. Does not matter what kind of microphone, it's always a lot of pressure, and so that was.
Let's talk a little bit about. This is clear. With the technical part is clear. It's a microphone tuned. Let's make a little resume. Yeah,
exactly.
It's a microphone tuned for the element. In this case, for
the snare.
For the snare, could be for the toms. Next year, as you've told me, come. Maybe for bass drum,
a bass drum, and after that, the next step is, of course, the overheads.
The overheads. Okay, but for the moment, we discuss about these 2 snare microphone and 2 microphone.
All right.
This was the discussion about the technical characteristic, but what is about for the practical thing of this guy? Because it's the most important part of this concept.
I mean, outside is a lot of drummers. Drummers, when they have gigs, for example, small gigs or big gigs, or however, if you have a big gigs, of course, you have a drum tech on your side. But for the other drummers, I have to make the whole job on his own. And this means for him, sometimes, please take that for me, it's better to show how it works. And it's actually very, very easy. For each drum tech or drummer, just put the microphone in this hole, and that's all.
Okay, very interesting. I know your experience. You've told me about your experience in the tour with a stative microphone falling everywhere.
Yes,
we know about
the special evening with my band. Yeah,
I understand you. I saw. Gott sei Dank, like the German said. I'm not a drummer, but I know. I saw my drummer a lot of time fighting with statives, microphones, cables, and things like this, making sometimes a mess on the stage or after the show.
I mean, this is as I told you last time. This is exactly one of these evening or gigs that you look at to the top and says, mercy, what's that now? It is how it is, and it happens, and I think many drummers out there, they always, not always, but most of the times, when they play, they don't looking where is actually the microphone. Your job as a drummer, or my job as a drummer, is to play drums. So really, at that moment when I'm on stage and I play, I really don't care where are the microphones, and if I hit the microphone, then it happens.
Yes.
So With this solution, of course, really I don't care because it's so far away from me, the microphone, and I just turn it now, and I have so much space to hit.
Yep.
Actually,
Absolutely.
my job is always to hit the middle of the head, but sometimes a few hits going to
Yes,
the
to
side.
the sides, or
Yeah.
it's happened like this. And very good also, as I've told you in the beginning of this video, it's very good, this system for the tech guys.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You don't need to mount a forest of statives and, you know.
And that is true.
The
And not
drum
on-
comes with the microphone already mounted, plug in and goodbye.
And not only, actually, you have a really clean-looking drums.
Clean-looking
on
drums.
stage. You can imagine when you have cameras.
Yep.
Or on TV.
Yes.
It's exact the same thing.
Yes.
There's no stands or clamps on your way or on the camera's way, and everything is clean.
And also the same sound every time. If you are in a tour, think about you are in a tour with the kit that you have every day and need to be mounted every day on other stage, and you want to have the same sound because it's your sound. And in this
Exactly.
case, the microphone, it's there every time in the same position, giving you the same sound. The sound engineer don't need to search the position with the stative, and it's very, very, very
Yeah, I mean, from
easy.
sound engineers, sometimes they think a little bit different. They would like to work with a position. I mean, you can do that, of course, but to be honest, and the most of the time, everyone at the end of the gig are happy that each one microphone, it's still there,
Yes,
and it works.
we need to tell the truth. In live situation, the sound of the drum or of an element of a drum,
Yeah.
it's given by the style of the snare, for example, the face that you have, the style of the drummer, how he hit the drum,
Yeah, exactly.
and less the position of the mic. Okay, when you move drastically the microphone, for sure it's another sound. But in, I don't know, in an area of let's say 10 centimeter, quadrat centimeter, it's nothing. You cannot define a difference in the sound. That's why this system, Soundhoops system, it's
Yes.
quite the system that give you every time the same sound, and this is very important. And apropos the sound, we've prepared some samples for the people, for the guys in Soundland to
Later in this
hear
video.
later in this video, to hear about what is about with this microphone, with its own sound, and also in comparison with other mics, somehow well known. We have here an SM57, the most famous drum or snare mic, and we've prepared here also a Sennheiser 609 to make a comparison, not to compete, to see which one is the best. For sure, every time the best microphone is the microphone that you like. So we
Exactly.
don't want to make a competition here. We just want to show where this mic could be between other mics. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
just to see what
And
is
we have
about
to
with it.
say at this point here that all these companies, they make great microphones.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
companies that
that's
make
true.
absolutely. That's why I've told you, and you know also very well, the best microphone is the mic that you like, how it sounds. Company comes next year with new products, as you've told me already.
Exactly.
But also you've told me about an improvement for this kind of hoop for studio.
Yes, actually, it's still too early to say that because we are working now. We have a new product, and it's an extension for the snare.
Okay.
This means it's the position changed, of course, in this case, but with this extension, you can move the microphone in this area.
Uh-huh.
So that is opportunity for you to say, all right, so I like the microphone in this position, but because the sound, I like it much better than in this position too high. You have also an angle about 18 degrees. This means that still the microphone looks in the middle of the head, of the drum head, and yeah, you can
It's
experiment.
important. It's important to talk about this because out there are also guys who are interested in this system for studio.
Yeah.
If in live we discuss about and you know what is about studio, it's a little bit other.
It's another
world. Another world.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you can use that also on stage. No, there's no problem.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
In our opinion, it's we made a lot of thoughts how we can make the sound engineers' life easier and better with this extension, and to give it more opportunity to experimental with different positions and sounds.
For sure, that doesn't mean in this moment with this kind of system you cannot try in the studio. For sure, you can try it. For sure, it works in the studio like it is.
Yeah, we have done it at Human Fortress. No?
Absolutely, Human Fortress.
CD as well.
The last CD is recorded with this.
Yeah, Rain of
system.
Gold, exactly.
Yeah, it's a CD that it was out on the market.
Since last Friday.
Last Friday.
Yeah.
But let's talk
We had a
about
release.
this. Let's talk about this after we present some
Yes, of
sample
course.
sound with what we have in this moment.
All right.
So, people from Soundland, this was the sound of 101 Snare. For the moment, for this video, we've tested this 101, okay, in comparison, as I've told you, with SM57 and the Sennheiser 609, just to have, how can I say, a point to compare, to see where this mic is not a competition, yeah, between these three mics. Could be other mics, but I've choose the SM57 and the 601 because they are the famous somehow for the snare.
Standard industry product.
Yeah, it's like this. So, it's your decision, listen, and maybe you can let in comments your comments, in comments area.
Down below.
Exactly. Down below, yeah, what is about. And I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk with Apostolos about Human Fortress. Human Fortress,
Okay.
as I've told you in the beginning, but you know, famous power metal band, new album. What is about?
Yes, the CD comes last Friday. We had a release for a new CD. It calls Rain of Gold. This time we have recorded in 2 studios. Drums I've recorded on Tommy Newton Area 51 studios, and we also have the vocals we have recorded in Michael Bormann in Duisburg in his studio. So after that, all the files comes to Tommy and to make the mix and mastering. So, and yeah, I'm now in this band about 20 years now.
Oh, yeah.
The same guys, and it's true. It's CD number 6,
Uh-huh.
and yeah,
It
we'll
goes.
see what happens now.
It goes worldwide,
Yes, absolutely.
as I understand.
Except Japan now. The last 3 records we have no deal in Japan, but US, Russia, Europe, Australia, Canada, Taiwan also it works there. So
It comes a tour after this album.
But next year we're planning with our booking agency. So and we're still waiting to see what happens, and yeah, just waiting.
I also wanna present you this album. That's why if Apostolos and the band let us, maybe we can let a little bit a fragment of the main song,
Yeah, all right.
the main title, in the end of this video. And what can I say? Thank you for your trip here.
One last thing I have to say, pretty shortly. The whole recording, I have done it with, of course, with Soundhoops microphones.
Yes.
And this time I'd use it Pearl Master, Beechwood, a full kit. But the snare comes from Handmade Custom Drums. Here in Germany, it's a custom drum company. And also ACD Unlimited from Dennis. Thank you very much for your double pedal. That was a great experience for me. Warhammer drumsticks. Paiste cymbals, of course, and Evans drum heads everywhere. So that's all. Thank you very much for having me here in your house, and
thank you to CMC Web and Audio Production being our sponsors. Guys, never forget, do your mixes better and better, and also here we present things that really we like.